Okay, Mr. Oliver Dive 9759, you can hold your horses, calm down, it's gonna be okay. I am back this week. Last week I had personal life stuff going on, and now I'm back. For some reason we are repping Jameson Orange today. I do not recommend them. I just was out of shirts to wear. Okay, so last time, as you might remember, we were following along this video to make a big, beautiful box. And let me tell you, that box is looking big and beautiful. There's still several things we need to do with it. However, there is one thing I learned about the video that I've been following along with. Skipping it further into the video, I discovered that it's more of a showcase of like, here's some new features from UE5 that you can fiddle around with, as opposed to an actual tutorial. Or like, you know, beginner kind of thing, which probably explains why I wasn't in the beginner section. It will still be of use, but of limited use. That being said, I'm going to follow along with it a little bit longer. This will be the last day we follow along with it, I promise. I'm gonna be messing with it a little bit longer, and then we can actually get into work the next day that we do this. Because like I said, these first few days were literally just messing around with the engine, figuring out where things are, figuring out some basic terminology stuff before we actually get settled into a project. So yes, I'm gonna do that. Next time we'll actually figure out what project we're gonna do next and how to make that happen. But for right now, we're going to enhance our big, beautiful box with some lighting. And the lighting in this video is the main reason I want to keep watching it, because the lighting part is more important to me. And yes. And you know, this kind of works out because I realized I have not a lot of space left over on my computer, and I need to switch where Unreal Engine is installed in order to run it proper, to just not have my computer lock up from a lack of memory. Okay, we're back in here. It has been about a week since I've looked at any of this, so give me a second while I get reacquainted with what's going on. Right. Levels. I created a new level. How do I get back to the level? This is kind of an important thing to figure out. Open level. Okay. Favorite level. Recent levels. Messed about map. Cool. Excellent. Beautiful. We're back. Look at this box. Is this not the best box you've ever seen? It's pretty high up there as far as boxes are concerned. Cool. So like I said, we're going to be putting some lighting in here, and we're also going to... We're going to be putting some lighting in here, and we're also going to be just messing around with a few other tools. These are going to be like more Unreal Engine 5 specific things. But like I said, lighting is going to be the focus because that's what's mainly important to me. So yeah, what is that? Great! Oh, it's okay, it's just the icon for a decal. Well, fantastic. Alrighty, Root, let's continue on with this. Okay, so he opens up, if I believe it's control space. Yes, nice. And add Quixel content. There we go. Yeah, so he opens up this, and we're gonna go back into the Quixel store page, whatever this is. I'm still trying to figure out the legal implications of Quixel and everything. We still need to figure out at some point, because I'm not sure if I'm allowed to just use all of this as I would like. Surely they wouldn't just, I don't know, maybe they would just give this away. I don't know. We're not going to go crazy with this. I just want to Urban Street Pavestone. Sure. I like, wait, maybe 2 sticks. Anyway, we're gonna download, we're gonna add, and add. I was running into this issue with the decals or the textures before, where it just doesn't want to add the things that I would like to add. I don't know if it's like being laggy or if it's just not working properly. Add. Alright, I saw something going on up there. Yeah, 3D assets. Oh, okay, here we go. So I believe we bring this static mesh in here. Oh, that's a little baby boy. Okay, cool. So how do we like, oh, okay, just like this, I assume. Bring it around over here. We're gonna shove it in the corner. Maybe you won't make it that big. Make it a little smaller. Yeah, we'll just put it right there on the ground. We're not gonna spend like a whole lot of time on this. I just want to like get some very basic things going. Nature, snow tree. Why are those the categories? Bone, debris, embankment, rock, mushroom, seabed, snow, tree. What if I just look up dirt? Mossy forest ground, mossy forest roots. Maybe we should look up ground instead. Or maybe not. Download this. We're gonna add it. And then download this. And then add it. And then we should be able to bring up our thing here. There's ground and texture, stick mesh. Yeah, I'm not sure this totally fits in this area. However, whoa. Okay, let's go down here. How do we duplicate? Is there a duplicate button? Control D? It's Control D. Control D is duplicate. I'm also using, there's nice hotkeys up here that you can use for these things. That's what I'm pressing right now, if you're wondering what I'm doing down here. Okay, so back to 3D assets, urban snow, no, not that. Forest ground. Sure, plot that in here. Hit R, I wish to embiggen. It doesn't quite fit the, situation, does it? But, you know. Yeah, let's just get some more, like, nonsense in here, right? Just rocky ground. I wonder what the guy used.
I'm gonna set up a scene with the
Nordic beach, rocky ground. Nordic beach, rocky ground. I don't think that's fitting the vibe. Vibe is off. I was gonna say, I feel like my computer is chugging along. Probably gonna have to fix that at some point. Throw more stuff into the mix, why not? Cool, so the thing I kept doing. So that store is quite laggy, but when I actually come back into the engine, it's perfectly fine. So I don't know what's going on with that store in particular. But it's doing some wacky things. Are gonna embiggen. W, move it around a little bit. So I want forced rocky ground. Yeah, this is it. Boop. And we should be able to embiggen. Embiggen. Hell yeah. Look how embiggen that is. And we can clip it into the wall slightly. So that's good. And last thing I want to do, I want to get a little tree. I want to get a little tree. It's going to be good. Tree. Where can I find like a tree? Why are these the only options? Can I not just get like a full tree? Oh, 3D plants. Okay. Grass, weed. Categorization is a bit lacking, but you know, that's just me. Where did this guy go? For trees.
this rocky ground, and then port them into your scenes.
Pruned tree. Okay, so we should be able to just go to 3D assets here. Pruned tree. Yeah, that's what I want to use. Close that. Bring this up. Pruned tree. Nice. The soil type does not exactly line up, but that is okay. We can just bury it a little bit. How big can we make this tree? Make it reach through the ceiling. No, we're not gonna do that. Well, great. That's enough messing around in here. Okay. So that's pretty simple, straightforward. I'm gonna skip forward here.
But anyway,
He has some other stuff going on here. He has something with like, basically like getting some kind of, I think it's
on those older systems without having to manually fiddle with it. From the moment I created this environment, the light just...
Yeah, this is too much for us right now. We're gonna keep going on. So what if I want to add more stuff here? Landscape foliage, fracture, brush animation. Quickly add to the project. If I want to add lights, point light. Add a little point light. Wow, that lighting is really actually impressive. Okay, so let's do this. We're gonna get this whole building, we're gonna duplicate it, and we're gonna move it over. Just gonna give a little schmoove, right? We're gonna rotate it 180 degrees, move it over. So now these doors should lead into the other room. Great, so we now have a new room available. I wonder if we can selection modeling, I believe that's where it was. QGrid. Okay, I want to add this QGrid a little bit. If I can remember how to do it. Yeah, control. Let's make like a window into the other room. That's what we'll do. Right. So we'll get this. There's one very particular thing I wanted to oh boy. Cool. Selection. Yeah, there's one very particular thing that he was talking about that I wanted to figure out real fast. And it is necessary that we get, hold on, Control L, I believe, controls the sun. Hold on, if we go back to modeling, and we go back to QGrid, I like to select this room, now I like to hit QGrid, so I can edit the room. There we go. I am just now realizing these floors are not even. Who let me do this? Who did not comment and see that my floors are uneven? Fuck! No! Why? Oh god, that's devastating. Alright, we'll deal with it later. Man, I find that lighting... Oh my god, look at that! Look at that! Oh, that's beautiful. Oh my god, I'm excited to mess with this stuff. Okay. Alright. Let's go back to what the guy was talking about.
Makes me incredibly happy. If I go and I add a sphere to the scene...
So it just adds a sphere.
I go through and I create a really straightforward emissive material and apply it to that sphere.
Right, so if we... So this point source, I'm going to go and delete that. I'm going to get a sphere. We're going to create a sphere. It's going to be fun. It's going to be good. We love spheres in this household. All right, I'm going to maneuver the sun a little bit more so we can get more lighting in here. Oh, it's so cool. Okay. Yes. Now, what did he do?
We see sphere second room, and we'll go into that because if I go and I add a sphere to the scene, and then I go through and I create a really straightforward emissive material and apply.
Just a really straightforward emissive material. So, if you remember, this guy obviously knows what he's doing, and now that I have like a better context of what this video is supposed to be about, I take back my statement about the guy blitzing through stuff too quickly, because this tutorial is not made for me. This is for people who are already like kind of sort of familiar with the engine. Material. Mission. Learn and do more stuff with Unreal 5, essentially. What is this? Okay. Man, I'm really going off the deep end here. Oh boy, I'm not sure I should be here. Oh my god. Let's fiddle with it and see what we can do. Color. Something with color. Okay, that doesn't work. Big ol' error. What did he do here? Because it just appears. He must have hit some kind of like hotkey or something. Okay, I think this is gonna be beyond us for a second, because I have no idea what he pressed or what he did to get to that screen he was just on. No. We're going to delete this little sphere. In the meantime, we can just add a little point light. We got lights. With spotlight. Like I said, I want to mess with the lights. So let's make it a bit darker in here. If we go to the lights, so we got like the quickly add to the project, we got lights, we have directional light. I think the directional light is just literally the sun. No, or is it the skylight? Okay, point light makes a little spot, excuse me. Point light makes a little spot of light. Like a little dot that makes light. It's not an actual physical dot, it just has light out of nowhere. Spotlight. So this is a spotlight. What can we do here? We can just make it real bright. I think we have to increase the throw. How do I increase the throw of this light? Shadow, slope, bias. Sorry, this is getting like into a lot of that truly is advanced features. Performance, draw distance, light function, profiles, cooking. We cooking with this one. That wasn't a good joke. Don't include that. Oh, there it is. Attenuation radius. This is how we increase. Gotcha. Okay, and then I can bring this up, and now we have this, which is interesting. Interesting vibe. Yay. Okay, here's what I think right this second. I think we're getting a little too far into the deep end with our big beautiful box. I think we learned some cool things here. This little area, it's looking kind of neat. I mean, like, there's some more blending and stuff that could be done, but like, it's not terrible. It's not bad. Like, that looks not bad. We got a little point light going, and we got it looking kind of interesting. So I think I'm going to stop this one here. So that turned into a bit of a mess, admittedly. He was trying to do some things to the lighting at the end there that I thought I could follow along with, but then he just skipped over a lot of steps. And like I said, it turns out that tutorial is more made for people who are already familiar with Unreal Engine 5 and not for people that are just literally starting out with Unreal Engine. It's a guided tour of Unreal Engine 5, not of Unreal Engine generally. Yes, as part of my commitment to showing all my mistakes, Turns out this tutorial was not exactly helpful. I think what's going to serve us better is next time I want to get a project going that we can work on, something tangible that we can mess with. The past couple days weren't a waste of time by any means. We learned several things. There's a lot of like really cool tools, and we got a little more used to how the engine works, the kind of layout of the UI, all that kind of stuff. I think for this video that we've been following along with, for right now, I think we've gotten all the useful information we're going to be able to get out of it. So I think it's time to move on from it. The next time, we're going to be sitting down, starting an actual project, and I think that's going to be a better way for us to learn more about the engine, is just to get a project going. Now, we're going to do the segment of the day that is looking back at the comments of the previous video to see what people are saying. This time we only got 2 from our boy, Oliver Dive. So this one from Oliver Dive. Yes, finally. Thank you, by the way. I saw that comment and I was very happy. But then the edit. Nice, I can see some progress. I know I don't have the right to say this because I'm not an expert, but I think it's better to make a plan so you don't get lost because the engine offers a lot of choices. And of course, setting small goals, which you may have set beforehand and I'm excited about them, you'll make better progress. Hey, you have as much right to say what you just said as I do, because I am also, as evidenced by the existence of this series to begin with, am not an expert in any way. I think you are right here. Yes. Yeah, the engine is literally just an endless playground where you can make all the choices ever that you could possibly imagine. So we have to narrow things down a lot more for next time. Like I said, next time we're going to be starting on an actual project. The idea is to get some kind of game started, some kind of small little game. I think I teased before, I want to get like a 10 to 20 minute kind of game to start with. Thank you for watching day 4. Quick housekeeping thing. As y'all saw, I was gone basically all of last week and I'm getting back to it this week. That being said, these videos, obviously, like, I'm just recording for an hour, a little bit less than an hour today, but then I have to edit, and the editing takes a while, and I'm not always going to have the time to upload every single day, as what I am realizing, because life is complicated. Yeah. But join us next time. We're gonna be starting on an actual project, getting a game going, getting some actual small goals going, as Oliver said. So yeah, I will see y'all next time. Y'all have a fabulous rest of your day, and bye.